Fred Williamson, Jim Kelly, Richard Roundtree. Four dudes that just don't pay to mess with. In one down, two to go.
I may be good in kung fu, but I'm an expert in gun fu.
One down, two to go. I'm talking like the man in the trailer from 1982. Man, I never seen this movie until today. Old school blaxploitation joint, One Down, Two to Go, came out in 82, starring Fred Williamson, Jim Brown, Jim Kelly, and Richard Roundtree, and is directed by Fred Williamson. Basically, karate is like the biggest sport in the world, right? They got these competitions, California versus other states. And when there's big fights, that means big money. That means the mob is going to get involved. And California was the top karate team, right? All black brothers whooping that ass. So these mobsters figured we're going to get into the game because the grand prize was $400,000. So the mob had their people putting pieces of metal inside their fighters' gloves to try to win. They still got that ass whooped. They didn't want to pay up. Now, Richard Roundtree's character was like the man that set up the deal. So he's the one that goes and collect the money. After the fight was over, he went to go collect the money. They didn't want to pay up. Oh, the money's in escrow, $200,000 over here. And they had no intentions on paying these brothers. So Jim Kelly got involved. He found out what was going on. He started fighting some of the henchmen and got shot in the shoulder. He didn't die, but he was done. He had to run off and go hide for a while, right? His girlfriend worked at this local bar, this tavern, and she said, look, stay here. I have Richard come around, grab the car, and take you to my grandfather's cabin in the woods. You'll be safe there. Because, the mob is everywhere. They're in the police department. They work in this movie for the toll service, the local bars. They're everywhere. So Richard Roundtree got knocked upside his head. The girl who was kicking it with Jim Kelly, she got raped by a bunch of goons. Hey, it was getting rough. The two of them couldn't handle it alone. They had to call the homies. And Jim Kelly gave his letter to his girl. Said, call these numbers. Call these two guys. It's important. She calls them. And who did she call? Yes. Fred Williamson and Jim Brown. These fools rolled to this hick town full of white folks in a Cadillac, one in a Lincoln. Now, when Jim Brown gets out, he has a white chauffeur. He gets out, opens the back door, and Jim Brown steps out of that Cadillac looking smooth. Fred Williamson pulls up. He has a white female chauffeur driving him around. He gets out, kisses her on the lips. He leans down. There's like 3 to 4 girls in the back seat where he was kicking it at in his limousine. I'm like, damn, he kissed all 3 of them. And they walk into this tavern asking questions, and these white boys try to act bad. Well, you know how it goes in these movies, blaxploitation. The white man get his ass handed to him by the brothers. But make a long story short, it's bad. It's so bad, it's good. They got one-liners. At one point in time, I think it was Fred Williamson said, yo, man, we need to turn this mother out. I'm like, what? That's where MC Hammer got that from. Yeah, man, they take down the mob one by one, big shootouts. And the biggest set piece in all of these movies is always a car blowing the fuck up. They shoot a car and it blows up. That's the biggest special effect in all these movies, man. Oh my God. Some good karate scenes, and it's just good to see these brothers whoop everybody's ass. And there's one lady who worked at the tavern, fine ass white girl. You know, these movies, the black man always get a taste of that white ass. She broke into his Holiday Inn place where he was staying at, and she was in the shower. He pulled a gun on her. You don't need that type of gun in the shower with me. He gets butt naked and tears that ass up. Boy, Fred Williamson be cracking me up. He's always getting these white women in these movies, man. And they some fine-ass white women. But yeah, man, they take down the mob. They get their $400,000. And they're all laying up in a hospital except Richard Roundtree. Goes, hey, brothers, I got another assignment for you guys. They go, man, shut your ass up and sit your ass down, man. We ain't doing this shit no more. Man, this movie was entertaining. But it didn't get good until about the 45-minute mark. I ain't gonna lie, man. The first 40 to 45 minutes, whoo-wee. It's not directed very well. It's bad. But the second half, the other 45 minutes, was entertaining as hell. Good laughs, good fight scenes, good explosions, and people getting shot the hell up. Probably the best scene was this hotel chase in the staircase with Jim Brown. He had grabbed one of the mob top guys and used him as a shield, and he was getting shot at about 10 guys was after him, and how he was hiding out, shooting and maneuvering through the staircase down into the car garage. Probably one of the best creative scenes I've seen in a long time. Not bad for 1982, man. I don't know if this ever came out in theaters. I never heard of it, man. I was just scrolling through YouTube today and it was free. I'm like, what? Let me check this out. Yo, I had a good time. If you want to check out One Down, Two to Go, it's free on YouTube. Do yourself a favor, have a beer or two, and have a damn good laugh and a hell of a fun time watching this blaxploitation joint. Yes. With that, I say thanks for sliding through. Be sure to leave a comment, tell all your friends, and hit that like and subscribe, baby. It's all to the goodums. Peace, and I'm out. And just remember, it's just my point of view.
I'm a simple man, don't want a complication.